Okay, and we're back in our house, and we gathered quite a bit materials in very short time.
I got like 5 diamonds.
Yeah, I found like 8 or something. So what you're basically going to do now is you have to have 1 diamond. Okay, you need 4 obsidian, 4 regular smooth stone, 4 glowstone dust, 4 redstone, and 1 diamond. Now, go
Okay,
into
everything lags right now.
yeah, I'm noticing it. Just go into your crafting table as soon as it's working, of course. And you place the diamond in the center. You place the redstone like this, and the glowstone like this. And you can also, change these up so you can place, you can take the glowstone around. Doesn't really matter. And you get the philosopher's stone. And this thing is very useful indeed. First of all, if you place or if you press C when you have it in your hand, you get a crafting table. So it's like a portable crafting table, which is very useful. And you can also do a thing that I found that is kind of cool. Is you can change things by right-clicking from cobble to regular stone.
You can also make dirt to sand, can't you?
Yeah, you can make dirt and you can just turn into sand.
I think you have to click on top.
Yeah, okay, they're just lying. Which is kind of cool, and but what I think this is best for is like when you have an ugly room, like filled with cobble, you can just click every single one of those cobble and make it into smooth stone, and it looks a lot nicer. So and also if you need sand and you have a bunch of dirt, then And but that's not what we're going to use it for. It's also used in many crafting recipes. So we're just going to put this here, surrounded by stone like this, and then place the obsidian like this. Or it's the other way around, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then you get a transmutation tablet, and this thing is very useful indeed.
It's and
this thing, by the way, is just a crafting table too. It just shows you what you can make, and it's just kind of crazy. And it has like information about all the stuff you can make, and it's just it's kind of crazy. So let's just place this thing down somewhere like here. Now, when you right-click this, you get this thing. You can see it says EMC 0, and EMC is basically the value that they use. It's like you remember I told you about the value system earlier, that they rate all the materials after a certain value, and EMC is that value. So everything is worth a particular EMC. Like as you can see, a torch is worth 9 EMC. And you may have noticed that it said learned, and this is because this transmutation table can actually like learn things when you put it into them, and it can remember it, and you can basically, as you can see, I can turn this bow into torches basically if I want to, which can be useful, and it can also be very unuseful, but that doesn't really matter. And what you should do, the first thing you should do when you get your transmutation table is just take everything you have and just learn it to the table. We're not going to do that now because we're lazy, but you should definitely do it. It doesn't work for all items. You can't use the divining rod.
You just gave me the divining rod.
Yeah, it just dropped on the ground.
But should we have the table on the ground? I mean, to make a small little table for it or something?
Yeah, it doesn't really matter, but we can just do it later. Anyways, what you're gonna do is that, or what this enables you to do is that you can just basically take some iron. I'm just gonna use all this iron, and you can choose if you place it here. And as you can see, it also says transmutation matter, and basically this thing has two like locks, you can call it. It's either as you can see now, it says no lock, or you can have a matter lock. Matter is basically almost anything. And then you can have a fuel lock, and fuel is like things like redstone and glowstone and all these other types of fuel that are introduced with this mod. And as you can see, I can just turn this into a stick if I want to, and then I can just, since one stick is worth is it 4? Yeah, I can just make a bunch of sticks from one iron ingot. Yeah, I can either do that, or I can just burn it right here, and if I burn it, this table just like absorbs the EMC. And you can also like destroy the tablet and just place it down again, and it will still have the same amount of EMC inside of it. As you can see, it's still 232 and same items and stuff like that. So that's really useful. Now, what should we do next? I don't really remember. Can you check the?
Yeah, sure.
We could probably make an alchemical, alchemy chest.
Alchemy chest.
Right, we're gonna make an alchemy chest, which is a very useful item. And you're gonna need not that much stuff actually. You're just gonna need 1 of each convalescence dust, 2 iron ingots. I'm just gonna place them right here, and a diamond. And you know, if you haven't found enough diamonds, just go and use the divining rod and just find a bunch. It's not gonna take you too long, and it's just very, very useful. And then you need 2 stone, I believe.
And and the chest actually.
Yeah, and then just a normal chest.
I'm gonna make something to have this like tablet stand.
And as you can see, I can just use the philosopher stone right now to craft instead of having to go all the way up to the. I mean, it's not a long way. It's not a long way up, but still, very useful. You place the chest down here, diamond in here, and then I think it's stone like this, and then iron below. And then just remember to place the convalesce dust from low to high, from left to right. So green is the lowest, and then light blue is, and you can also think of it like a color intensity, and then this one is the most valuable one. So then you get this alchemical chest. Now this chest has a few different abilities, but what the hell did you do with the table?
I placed it on a fence.
Alright. But the main thing it does is that if you place it down, as you can see, it has a lot of room. This is just huge compared. It's like twice the size almost of a normal chest. So it's incredibly useful. And for now, that's all it really is. It's just and remember to pick it up with a pickaxe, because it will break actually if you don't, or it will disappear if you try to pick it up with your hands. But maybe we should just remove this old chest and just place the alchemical one instead. And as you can see, stuff's dropping out, but we can just chuck it all in there right now, and we'll have a lot more room for our stuff. And it's just basically just a lot more useful than the ordinary one. Right, like that, and all the rest of this stuff as well.
Which way did you place it? I can't like see the. Oh, you placed it that way.
Did I?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't look that way on me. Maybe you're just lagging because of the server or something.
Probably passing out a bit. I'm just gonna go outside and hunt creepers or something.
Yeah. Anyways, what we're gonna do now? So we got a bunch of useful items already. They weren't too expensive, and now maybe we should just make this make the what you call it, the alchemical bag just right away.
To show?
Yeah. And the alchemical bag is basically like a transportable alchemical chest. It's crafted in, or you just first you have to have a chest, but I'm not going to use the one that we have from before because it's gonna. I don't want to ruin all the stuff inside it. So you need, but you also need 3 of the highest convalesce dust, and I think it's 5 wool.
Yeah.
So just go ahead and see if you have any, and take note of the fact that you have to use 5 wool that are like equally colored, so they have to be the same color. And also, what color of wool you use is actually gonna decide what color the bag is going to be. So I'm just gonna make these blue, so that we can have a blue bag. And then I need some more wood, or maybe just a chest. I have some here, some iron, and a diamond, I suppose. This is black wood? Yeah. And then a couple of these. And basically we can just use alchemical chests to, just make our storage space a lot smaller eventually if we want to. And it's just, it's a lot more efficient than just using all these normal chests that are so small in comparison. So we do the exact same thing as before. But now we also add something else. Oh, sorry. And I think that the dust has to be in this specific order, or else it won't work. And now we just do like this. We place the wool in the U shape below it, and then the top with dust. And basically this part, this T part, has to be the same, and then you can change the wool color, of course. Then you get an alchemy bag. You can just right click. It's the same exact thing. It's kind of huge, and I actually wanted to try one thing. I'm not going to do this right now because I'm not sure, but what would happen is kind of a paradox if you think about it. What would happen if I were to place the alchemy bag inside the alchemy bag? I don't think it's going to work, because I think that the mod maker just makes it so that the alchemy bag rejects itself. But that would be pretty. I mean, it would disappear, but that sounds kind of vague to me, so I'm not really sure what's gonna happen. But I guess I can just show you some of the different ores and how they will transmute. You can't transmute all these regular ores without melting them first. You have to, but you can use tungsten ore, and as you can see, we have 16 tungsten ore, which is
I melted one already. Yeah. Oh.
Can you melt it?
Tungsten ore?
Yeah.
I don't fuck know. I just did.
Are you sure? I don't think you can melt it. I just thought it was, yeah. Doesn't matter. You just, as you can see, one tungsten ore is worth 16,000, which is the exact value that we saw earlier.
And that's what you get in there right now, I think.
Yeah, and a diamond is worth 8,000. I think it's 192 or something. So
Get creepers after me.
yeah, but do you remember what we have to do now?
Yeah. What to do? Could probably get started on this kind of things.
Yeah. Okay. Now we're basically ready to start up with the first types of machines, or yeah, I guess they're machines. Now, what you need first for this is that you need 9 diamonds in order to make a diamond block. This is not very... And I forgot. One thing you should do just first is just take your tungsten, learn to the table, take your diamond, learn to the table, so that, you know, as you can see, I can just make diamond or tungsten into diamond, and 1 tungsten ore equals 2 diamonds. So this is actually the equal of 32 diamonds, which is a lot, you know. But let's just transmute this actually into one of them, and let's go ahead and make a diamond block.
Okay, what can I make? Can I make dynamite? Oh.
And then you have to, you know, just make sure that you learn the block as well to the table. And as you can see, I can just, this is worth like a bunch of EMC. But now you have to get some glowstone, and as you can see, we don't have a lot of glowstone dust. And you could think this is a problem. You could be like, oh, then we have to spend a lot of time going to the nether and trying to find more glowstone, and it's just gonna be, you know, one big mess. But no, actually we don't, because, you know, we are playing with equivalent exchange, and or maybe we can't. Okay, we have to we can't use the glowstone block, we'll have to use the dust, but it's the same principle. You just get 1 dust, and I can just bring a bunch of redstone and nickelite, because we can just use that in order to make the glowstone.
Okay, this ain't running as smooth as I thought.
What are you doing?
I'm throwing knives.
Yeah, okay. But as you can see, right now this thing is at matter, and we have to. And if we try to place some redstone in here, it will just disappear, because this is redstone counts as fuel and not matter. So we just have to make sure that we get all the EMC gone, and then we can just, you know, make some arrows or whatever until all the EMC is gone. And yeah, now it's not negative, but it doesn't really matter. Negative 7 EMC. Or actually, if you have and this is one of the problems with this mod, is that it doesn't, you know, it's really hard to but this, you know, it's useful in a way, because the, you know, the lock needs to be there, but still. And as you can see, 1 dirt is equal to 1 EMC, so I just leveled that out right now. Anyways, now we can just learn this to the table. Doesn't happen anything. You don't see the writing, but usually if you play single player, you will see it says like learned, but I guess it's lagging a bit here. Or maybe it's not. Let's see if we can burn this.
Oh, that's a creeper.
As you can see, that was worth a lot of EMC. And I guess this is lagging right now. Yeah. Okay, now you can see we got the glowstone dust, and the glowstone and the redstone. And now you can see 1 glowstone block is worth, you know, some like 1,500 EMC. And we can just keep on doing this, using the nickelite and the redstone, which is practically useless, you know, until we get enough glowstone blocks. And this is, you know, this is basically what's so useful and practical about this mod. And now I guess we just need 1 glass, wasn't it? I think it was.
Yeah, it's probably some in the chest or in one of the furnaces. Yeah, it's right up here.
You got some glass? Yeah, okay.
There's a lot in the furnaces, so yeah.
Now you basically just need 1 glass, and 6 or 7 glowstone. And it's 7 glowstone, or you can just have 8, you know, just for safety, because you're gonna need one later. You just place these like a U shape, or like a, you know, whatever you want to call it, and then a diamond block in the middle, and then glowstone on top. I think, was it wrong?
Probably. If it's
just okay, you know, okay, that it was a bit wrong. Can you just hand me a furnace? You're gonna need one furnace instead. At the bottom.
Okay, just wait for shit. Okay. Okay, this is gonna take some time.
Yeah, I don't want to ruin the
No,
the thing. So.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 12. Okay.
Just try and craft it as fast as possible.
I'm working as fast as I can. So fuck up.
Yeah,
okay.
I can.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, and then you just place the furnace below, and then you get an energy collector wool. And we should probably make our own like base for these things. Maybe down below. I don't know.
Yeah, probably. We can just dig something out.
We can dig something next to this thing,
right?
right? Yeah.
And we can just.
If we just dig right here.
Oh shit.
We can make a pretty big room, I think.
Mm.
But let's just make it small at first. We only need it to be a certain length. And
you need some help or?
No, not. I'm just gonna make it really small for now.
Because I can just go up and craft some TNT.
No, don't do that. Okay, then you have you can just place this energy collector anywhere. Just place it right here, and then as you can see, you get this. This is like the interface. Now, what this does is that it uses light, like light from torches or glowstone or jack-o'-lanterns or, you know, even the sun, and it turns it into EMC, and that's what's happening here. As you can see, it's not very fast. That's due to the, you know, the low lighting level, and in order to get the maximum lighting level, you just place a block of glowstone directly on top of it.
You sure don't need any more room? I guess I'm dynamite right now.
Don't do it. As you can see, it's filled up, and this thing is generating really fast. As you can see, there's a bunch of stuff here, and this is basically where you can place your fuel. And what this thing can do is that if you place fuel in it, it will turn the fuel into like a higher tier of fuel. So if you say that Nikolite is you know more worth than or worth more, I'm sorry, worth more than redstone, then this thing will turn the redstone into Nikolite eventually. I can just place some redstone here, and as you can see, this thing is kind of lagging, but if you're playing single player or with a good connection, this will gradually go up. And once this is all the way to the top, as you'll be able to see quite soon, you will have, let's check, you will have coal. So that means the coal is like one tier higher than redstone.
What's higher than coal then?
I don't remember, but what you should do is just place a glowstone block inside of it and just wait for like 5 minutes or something, and it's gonna take a little while, but trust me, it's gonna be worth it. And meanwhile, you can just go to mining or do something like that.
Wow. Did I hit you?
But no.
Shit.
But I'm thinking maybe
where is it on mine? Oh, there it is.
I'm thinking that maybe we should cut off our recording right now. Wow, you hit me. God.
Yeah. Where the hell did my knife go? Whoa, dude! Whoa, no! Oh, you're too bad.
But yeah, we're gonna cut off our recording right now. We've been recording for a while, and we just showed you some very basic equivalent exchange. We'll be doing a lot more of this mod. It's very good, and it's just so fun to use and experiment with.
Did you get my knife?
Yeah, I got it.
Don't
throw it.
Oh,
but
you throw it.
Okay.
It's better in single player. Then you can actually see it rotating.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, and just stay tuned for. Whoa, God, it looks crazy. Just stay tuned for that if you want to see more of this mod.
Dude, don't make me use my axe.
And I suppose we'll see you later.
Yeah. Oh shit! I get half a life.